Mike Bohn, June 20, 2019, 3:15 p.m. Petr Yan is determined to be the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion. However, if one more step is required before that happens, he and his team are willing to take it. With a perfect octagon record, Yan, 13-1 MMA, 5-0 UFC, believes he is the rightful top contender at 135 pounds. Unfortunately, Henry Cejudo, 15-2 MMA, 9-2 UFC, won't be defending his title anytime in the near future after the divisional kingpin underwent shoulder surgery on Wednesday. Although a December return hasn't been completely ruled out, it's likely Cejudo won't compete again until 2020. Yan believes that creates a scenario where an interim title could be justified, and with fellow contender Aljamain Sterling, 18-3 MMA, 10-3 UFC, claiming he deserves the shot, as well, bringing them together could be the right move. At this point, Petr has fought 5 times, 5 wins, in under 12 months. Yan manager, Daniel Rubenstein, told MMA Junkie, "No one has ever done that in the bantamweight division of the UFC. I feel Petr has earned his title shot at Henry, but with Henry being out for the rest of the year, if the UFC wants to do an interim title versus Sterling, Petr is more than happy to oblige. Yan, no. 5 in the latest USA Today Sports, MMA Junkie MMA bantamweight rankings, has won 8 consecutive fights since his lone career blemish in March 2016. He made his octagon debut in June 2018, and has competed 5 times since, as Rubenstein pointed out. The Russian has had a quick climb into relevance, and clearly has no intention of slowing down. He made it obvious he wants the fight with Sterling, and he said he'd like to do it on home soil, via Twitter. Sterling, no. 4 in the latest rankings, doesn't appear entirely opposed to the idea. The Funk Master wanted his shot at the belt after beating Pedro Munoz at UFC 238 this month, but no. 1 ranked Cejudo's injury and recovery timeline alters the future. Whether the UFC feels an interim title is necessary in Cejudo's absence remains to be seen, but Sterling said he'd sign on if offered, via Twitter. For more on the upcoming UFC schedule, check out the UFC rumors section of the site. Aljamain Sterling, Henry Cejudo, Petr Yan, Social News, UFC. Let's block ads. Why?